Hey guys and girls, my name is Alan and welcome to today's gameplay commentary. As you can see, I've got another Uncharted 4 multiplayer match for you to enjoy.
Buy me a drink first.
And it's a little bit different. It's a TDM, which I don't usually play in Uncharted anyway. We'll talk about it in the previous video. But the other thing is, it is a ranked team deathmatch. So this is back in, I don't know when this was, well actually 2016. So a couple of years old now. Well, November 2016, so just over a year and a bit. Basically, I saw the reward for that season, and it was the sunglasses. And so I said to myself that I was going to try and get it, and I spent a good couple of weeks trying to get it. And well, I won't ruin the result, but then again, I think I already ruined it by posting some of the videos I already posted. So yeah, basically I earned those sunglasses, the diamond one, the master one. That's what I was going for. And then the season after, it was the skins, camos for skins, camos for your weapons. And I wanted to try and go for those, but I was busy at the time. I didn't get around to it, and I predicted that at some point they would rotate back into play, and it's happened. In fact, it happened a long time ago, and I haven't been keeping up with the seasons. I didn't even realize they'd gone back into the cycle mode. Otherwise, I would have tried to have earned them at some point. But I haven't really played a lot of Uncharted recently anyway, so it would have been a bit of a grind trying to get back into it, and it's very slow going. I won't lie to you. Maybe it's just me, maybe I'm not very good, or maybe I just need to find a team or something. But when I was trying to grind for these sunglasses, it was tough going, and there were some days where I made very little progress, if any at all. It just felt like I was playing just to break even, and sometimes you can, well, if you lose, you can actually go negative. So I didn't really enjoy it. It's this guy is just camping up there, just booting people off. It's so funny. Anyway, rough start for my team. So it's a normal. It's basically exactly the same as normal TDM. 40 is the limit. You can still revive. You can call in sidekicks and all the rest of it. So it's exactly the same. It's just it's ranked. So you get points for winning by a large margin. And I think they changed it so that if you did a lot of work and won, you got a lot more points than if you just won of the points, which is what it was at the start. And if you lost, again, if you did a lot of work, then you'd lose slightly fewer points than if you lost in your bottom of the leaderboard, for example. So it's good that they incorporate how much effort you put into the match, because obviously, as I said, win-loss alone doesn't really determine how much you help towards that win-loss, you know, for the match, obviously. And if it was a really tight game or something, then you know, you breaking even versus somebody who went 2.0, not quite the same. So it's a bit unfair. But anyway, they sorted all that out. This is old news now. There's no point me talking about this. So yeah, I'm a little bit annoyed that I didn't know that they rotated the camos back in. So if you didn't know as well, they have started rotating them now. So if you missed the season, or if you particularly want something, then you could try and earn it again. I don't actually know how many people are still playing Uncharted 4 multiplayer at this point. I know that the public, well, like the normal matches are fairly well populated. A few of my friends are still playing on and off. So for the most part, I imagine they're finding matches okay. But in terms of ranked, which has a few more game modes now. When it first came out, it was just TDM, and then they added, I think they added Command as well, did they? And then they also added that new one, not Hardpoint. What's it called? I can't remember what it's called now. I don't play that game mode, but King of the Hill. That was it, King of the Hill. It's half Hardpoint, and anyway, they should have made it Hardpoint. And that was ranked as well. So there's a few different modes to play, and I can't remember. Are they on the same playlist? I think they are in the same playlist, and you just get no. Anyway, the point is, ranked is always not as well populated as the public matches anyway, so to find a match in the first place takes a little bit longer than normal. And of course they try and match up with like players, and sometimes they can't, and you just meet like pros, or you meet noobs or whatever, and again you earn points depending on how well they are as well. So yeah, I didn't really enjoy it. I thought I'd put in some hours to get the sunglasses, and I did it, and I said I spent a lot of time doing it. Sometimes it felt like I was playing for nothing, but it was an experience. And as you can see, this is sort of the general tactic for playing any sort of the ranked TDM matches. The teams stick very close to each other, and it comes down to who pushes who, and sometimes you'll just get standoffs, stalemates, and nobody pushes anybody, and the match can be so entirely mind-numbingly boring. So I didn't really enjoy it because of that, but sometimes you get the occasional player who would rush, you know, flank and that sort of stuff. But for the most part, as I said, I'd say a good 60% of the matches that I played, the teams just stuck together. They were not necessarily camping in a room, but holding down like one half of the map, the other team were holding down the other half of the map. And for the maps like rooftops, where you sort of got an advantage if you hold that like balcony section on the inside of the museum, just things like that. And it just, yeah, I really didn't enjoy it. I don't understand, to be honest. I'm confused as why TDM is even a ranked mode. Like, you've got plunder, why not put that in? You know, it doesn't make any sense that, and they still haven't made plunder a ranked mode. They've chosen to go for that King of the Hill, which is completely unbalanced. If you start losing badly, we got a bad team, whatever. So I don't genuinely understand why they've done that. But anyway, where am I going with this storyline? Yeah, so summary version is, if you want your rewards, they're being rotated back in one season at a time. I don't know how many times they're going to do that, possibly indefinitely, or while the servers are up, or until the Lost Legacy 2 is out or whatever. But so if you want your rewards, then you can play them again. This match, oh yeah, that reminds me, the reason why I put this match in, even though I'm going to be honest with you, it's not massively entertaining. I do better towards the end than I do at the start, but on the whole it's okay match. There's a reason why I put it in, and the reason is because this is my final placement match of that first season that I played of Ranked. So this determines what position I get. Thinking back now, I can't actually remember what I did for the first 2 matches, but I think, no wait, is it, you have to win 3 out of 5 or something, and then you have to, yeah, so you have to win 3 out of, wait, no, you get judged on 3 matches. So obviously if you win all 3 and you do well in all 3, then you get a higher placement. I don't actually know how high you can get placed. I won't ruin the result, but you'll see towards the end of the video how I get placed after finishing this match. But yeah, it's a little bit weird. I don't understand, to be honest. So you can get ranked straight away. You earn rewards from gold onwards. So there's also bronze, there's also silver. You don't earn anything for that, but then you get a reward at gold, you get a reward at platinum, and then master division. So you can get rewards straight away, because I know you can get plonked into gold straight away. But as I said, on the whole, I didn't find it very interesting. I haven't gone back to play any of the other ranked modes, in fairness, but I've sort of dropped off playing Uncharted 4 multiplayer anyway of late. I put in a lot of hours at the start, but not so much these days. Fortnite obviously taking up a lot of my time. So yeah, I mean, I don't mind playing it, and I kind of, I don't know, I'd like to go back and give it a crack with a full team, but I don't know, anyway, moving on from Uncharted and ranked modes. So I guess the other part of this video is me talking about my update. Well, I say update, nothing's actually happened yet, but at the start of the year I made a video and I said I want to try something new this year, and that something new was I want to try competitive gaming, and I can report that I've made 0 progress towards that, and it is now February. So 1 month gone, 1 month closer to the next Call of Duty launching, and I've done diddly squat. I haven't even looked into joining a team. I haven't even jumped back on COD yet. I don't even know what to say. I've got no excuses. I've been playing Fortnite so much. In fairness, I've been putting in some hours, you know, making videos on YouTube and streaming a bit more. But in terms of the competitive side of things, nothing. I've literally done nothing. So I really need to crack on with that. I do have a couple of weeks off holiday coming up in this month. So I've got a few things I need to get sorted, and hopefully I'm going to try and find a team and start scrimming, which is, you know, practice matches, if you will. But I need to find a team first. And I don't know, is it even scrimming? Scrimming is when you're already a pro team and you're playing against other pro teams, right? It's like friendlies in international football. So I just need to join a team, and I need to jump back on Call of Duty. And it's going to be a little bit weird because I haven't played a first-person shooter in, dear me, I don't even know how long. I guess Battlefront 2, they had a first-person mode, but you were better off playing in third person because you had an advantage. So yeah, man, the thing that kind of bugs me is that I've got so much footage that I could put on the channel, I could upload. I've got ridiculous amounts of Fortnite footage, and I'm just so slow in uploading it that by the time I come around to uploading it, sometimes a little bit out of date. More recently, there's been a few new game modes. Haven't posted any of the footage for that. Been a few new items added. Haven't posted any footage of that, and it's just, I just need to get on it. But I will say this though, I am enjoying making videos at the moment. I don't know why. I'm just in a good place when it comes to making videos. And I know I'm a bit behind on schedule, and I could be putting out more and stuff like that. But I enjoy recording these gameplay commentaries, and I look forward to, like, if something happens and I have a topic that I can then talk about in the next video. I'm really happy about that, because I do want to make these videos. I just sometimes I don't have a topic to talk about, and so I sort of don't want to make the video, because otherwise I was just talking about crap for like 10 minutes or whatever. So yeah, I do make notes on my phone, things to talk about, and so I just jot them down. And today I figured I'd give you an update on, well, as I said, I haven't really done anything towards my pro career yet. Well, career inverted commas. But also, I've never actually shown you any of my ranked TDM modes in Uncharted 4. So I figured, yeah, 2 birds, 1 stone sort of thing. As you can see, the match is sort of coming to an end now. We had a rough start, but then we managed to pick it up, and we're almost leading by 2-1 at this point. So it's not impossible for them to come back, but, well, I mean, you've seen how the rest of the match has gone so far. It's very slow going, and I don't know what it is. It's kind of weird. Like when I first started playing, I thought it was just maybe slow pace, but it's how people play. Like this is how you win matches. Unfortunately, you stick together. Well, I guess sticking together is not necessarily a bad thing, but you stick together and you sort of don't push it on your own, and you let the enemy come to you, and then obviously you can revive down teammates, and then you just pick off enemies as they go along towards you. And yeah, it's just, I don't find it very fun at all, and it took a lot of effort for me to reach Master Division, and I didn't find it particularly fun doing it. I did, however, get a few funny videos that I will be posting in the future. There's one in particular that I should have posted ages ago, but I can't believe I managed to put it off, and I'll share that in the future. Right, so as you can see, the gameplay has come to an end. We managed to win 40-28. I said rough start, but then we turned it around, and even though both teams were sort of sticking together, and well, the other team was like camping hard in the middle at the start and then other places, I managed to win my final placement match. I think I won all 3 of them, if I remember correctly, and I was a little bit disappointed to be placed in gold 3. So you go gold 3, and then you go gold 2, gold 1, and then obviously platinum 3, and so on and so forth. So I was a little bit annoyed, but at the same time, I could have been placed in bronze or silver, so it could have been a lot worse. And I automatically unlocked one of the rewards just by winning, well, by getting a good placement from those matches. Right, so that will do it for today's video. As per usual, if you enjoyed the content, consider tapping that like button. I really do appreciate it. And as always, if you got any thoughts, like share me regarding anything I've talked about today, let me know in the comment section below. But until next time, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, take care, and I will see you later.
And now it's hard to breathe.